let's get right into the meat of the evening. And we're going to start with Maria McGilly. Best cider first in this case. So Maria here is from Armagh City. She enjoys all aspects of the arts and the humanities in life and is always keen to share her love for these with others. Now that her creative side has been reawakened, she enjoys writing short stories and poetry for those who will listen, and we all will be listening keenly, Maria. Maria tonight is reading Green and Bitter. Maria McGilly.
All right. No pressure being first. Green and bitter. The chatter around the table was emotive and reminiscing, and when the desserts arrived and mine was plunked down in front of me, I glanced down at the choice and continued with the banter. Everyone lifted their spoons to tuck in, with comments made about each of the choices. I was complimented on my rather healthy choice of a fruit salad. Now, when I say salad, it did not conjure up the usual rainbow mix of assorted fruits, but rather more apples, and quite a lot of apples. So as the banter continued, the laughs and the cackles around the table equalled the high spirits of some of the company. And at this stage in the evening, again I glanced down in a moment of my practicing my usual mindfulness. My memories of a childhood summer's day came back to me. My mother was busy with the younger siblings, and I, being the eldest, decided I would take my younger sister on a little adventure. We had moved to the farm the previous summer, and me and my 6th summer meant weeks of adventures to look forward to, new territory to explore, and wonderful memories to make whether good or not so good. Leading my little sister, well, when I say little, she was just some 20 months younger, and my seniority in rank allowed me to be the leader. We skipped hand in hand, well as little sisters do, and we made our way to the side garden where all the fruits were in bountiful supply. There were fruit bushes of all kinds, so many tasteful delights, some prickly and some not so prickly, but my eyes were fixed heavily on the hard green apples. Now the taste of fruit was forbidden for fear of the insects, but the apples, they did look so appealing. They were round, hard, green, and rather tempting. Sure, I thought, should we give one a try and see? I was a chief taster, of course, being the older one, and later to find out they should have known better one. The first bite was, well, let's say sharp and bitter. I spat it out, but the thought of eating another apple was good. I told my sister they were lovely and she should have one too. This was a godsend. Apples galore. But why were they so bitter? We struggled as the bitterness was hard to taste, but I coaxed on, just a little more. And innocently thinking, sure, we have 3 of these to eat all summer, but not all in one day. The apples, they were small, and we ate 2 or 3. Then there was a call from the house. Girls, come and get tidied up as Granny and Granda are coming to tea. My father was on the 7 to 3 shift, so he would be home later. Anne was warned not to tell anyone of our great find, indeed a grand cache for the daily trips we planned for the coming days. We gobbled up the last of the apple we each were eating, ran and chewed and made it back to the house on the last chomp with a quick clean of the hand against the mouth. The grandparents arrived and entertaining was great all around. Then father arrived back and tea was prepared. The food looked so strange. I felt strange. And when one is told to eat up, what is wrong? I think I turned green. And then Anne and I complained of sore tummies, really sore tummies, and lots of rubbing tummies and feeling really ill. What could be wrong, father asked. Strange, they're both sick at the same time. With getting no better, father suggested that perhaps the doctor should be called and he would know what to do, but that did send fear into us. We had to confess, It wasn't easy between the tears, but Mother, being busy with the younger ones, allowed the grandparents to make the fuss and try to get us back to normal. I cannot remember what they did, but there was lots of TLC and strong advice from them and both parents. This salad in front of me is just apples and juice, and there are too many green chunks in it. They are tart and sharp to the taste, bringing me back to that wonderful summer of childhood memories, exploration, and my mindful consumption of immature Bromley apples. And the trees have long since gone, but that memory still lasts. Mindfulness moments pass, and I now return to my company and the crack.